Well, hello again. Welcome back to the Cherished Relics Boutique YouTube channel. This is Curry again, coming to you with another thrift store haul video. Actually, I've been accumulating stuff. I have like a tub on a desk up in a room where I do all my jewelry fixing and cleaning and sorting and pricing and all that business. And the tub was accumulating stuff, so I knew it was time to do another haul video. So, but I wanted to start first with, I don't know, I guess I'm going to start first with more of a complaint, whining. I don't know. It's not to any person. No, certainly nobody watching my videos. I appreciate all of the awesome people that have been following and, who are enjoying this content and all that. My annoyance is with all the crazy people that go out there and try to, basically, rob people by lying to them and marking 925 and even 14 karat gold inside of jewelry that is 100% not. I mean, seeing a 925 inside jewelry these days to me means nothing because, at least 30% of the time, I often find that with marks, they're not real, which makes me nuts. I don't understand how people don't go to jail or get caught for doing stuff like this. That being said, there was some jewelry that I bought that I thought wasn't sterling silver that ended up being sterling silver. And then there was some jewelry I bought that I very much thought was sterling silver. Because I bought it behind the counter. It was a higher price originally. It was on clearance when I got it. And then I get it home and it is not at all. Which I guess is not really the thrift store's fault because they just see the mark too and think, oh, it's sterling silver. I don't know that the thrift store necessarily acid tests all their items, but I certainly acid test my items, or at least know that they've come from a place where I've been guaranteed that they're sterling silver before I list anything. So I'm going to show you a few rings that are my annoyances because they are tricks and not real. So the point of what I'm trying to say is please don't trust all the marks you see. Don't go spend a ridiculous amount of money unless you're doing it from, obviously, if you're buying it from a jeweler, well, maybe not always, but, have some sort of authenticity, document or, the ability to return something if you find something isn't true. Because I'm sure people out there even fake stuff where they say something's a diamond and it's actually a moissanite. I mean, they just assume people aren't checking, which probably most people aren't. But those of us in the jewelry world, I'm annoyed. Okay, so this is a ring I bought the other day at the thrift store. Thought it was perfectly nice, very simple. I actually bought it for myself because, I just thought it was nice and simple, and it was a ring that actually fit me because a lot of times rings don't fit me. Well, I've got such skinny fingers, but bigger knuckles. Anyways, but inside of this very clearly had a 925, as you can see it right there in my zooming up. And I don't know specifically what S925 means. I think that just meant sterling and 92.5%. But if someone else knows something different for S925, meaning that's a fake mark, I don't know. You can give me your knowledge. But so I brought this home and I tested it. And all of these stones, they were all there, are what I believe to be cubic zirconia. They could be glass now that I know that the darn ring is not real, but I tested this multiple ways. It is not magnetic, so in the store I wouldn't have bought it in the first place if it was. So when I was buying it, it's not magnetic. It has its mark for, purity of metal. And I, go and I think it was on half off. So I probably spent like $7 on this or something. And then I brought it home and I acid tested it two ways. I acid tested it on a white stone using sterling silver acid, and then I also acid tested it on a black stone using 18 karat gold acid to see if I would get kind of that bluish, you know, milky thing. And it is not sterling at all. And then I noticed after doing some of the rubbing on the stone, if you can look really close right there, but you can see where I've been rubbing onto the stone, where you can see some copper or other color finish underneath this. You can see it again right there. And again right there. How are people getting away with this? I just don't get it. I think this is another ring. I think this ring was actually one I bought from myself from Marshall's TJ Maxx store type store. And it had, you know, a tag that said, you know, 925, and it had marks inside that say 925. S again, 925. Maybe that S means something. This is cubic zirconia. I had no reason to test it until I just started testing a lot of these other rings that were coming in my inventory. So I ended up testing this, and it also is not sterling silver. I tested it all the ways you could test it. Also not magnetic. Ooh, that one is magnetic. Maybe I didn't test this one for a magnet because it was one I bought myself personally. So, well, I didn't even need to test it then. Really? S925, and this is what we get? So, not. That goes to, you know, basically a craft lot. This one I totally know is not, because, first of all, the stone is not even put in prongs. It's like glued in. So this is just a junky piece of trash. It doesn't have any marks in it. And I already knew that on that one. But it's just going to be put all together off into the same thing. So this ring, which now the stone has come out because I've screwed with it so much, had what I believed was an amethyst stone when I buy it. You know, this thrift store I go to and get a lot of my stuff from does actually get, they do find gold things, and they put it under their cabinet and they mark it a way higher price and all that business. Well, so I had, this stone was in here. Let's see if I can put it back in here for you, just so you can see. You know, it kind of looked like this when I bought it. And, but when I came home, I noticed the prongs weren't straight. And so I was trying to do a little bit of straightening of the prongs to try to make sure that the stone was centered in there, because the stone was also not centered in there very well. And then also when I come home and I get something from a store that I think I'm buying, I should have known, because this was marked 14 karat. And I thought, and I bought this, I didn't buy it on the wall. I bought it behind the thing where, you know, they have everything. You have to get someone to help you. And I thought, oh my God, someone missed this. How is that possible? So I think it was on sale half off, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to buy this for $10. It's got a mark in there. There was another, I guess that was it. But, you know, I don't bring along my tester, you know, like my gem tester with me, so there's only so much I can do in a store. But when I came back, all my screwing around with all these prongs to try to get this to straighten, I started to notice that I was rubbing off something and copper was appearing, because when I first brought this home, this, you know, copper, you know, brassy, you know, brownish color was not showing. That's because, you know, I was sitting there manipulating it with, you know, my metal tools, and I'm moving it around and trying to get it straightened. And then I was like, oh, okay. And I got my gem tester out, and every ounce of the stones in here were glass. They didn't even register as cubic zirconia, just plain glass. Glass. I mean, which, okay, so I got fooled for $10, thank goodness. But what about the poor soul that's going and paying $200 for something they think is 14 karat gold? How are these people not going to jail? I just don't get it. Now I've gotten that all gross and stuff, but this is scrap. It was not magnetic in the store, you know, whatever. So not only are people marking things 925 that are not, but they're marking it as 14 karat gold and they're not. The assumption that these might actually be authentic stones, not an amethyst, whatever. Then on the same day, I had, I don't know, I think I had gotten a bag off the wall that had like several rings in it, which usually I think the bags on the wall that they have where all the necklaces and the earrings at this particular thrift store, if they're on the wall, usually it's under the assumption that it's got no precious metal or anything of significant value, or they wouldn't put it over there. It was in a thing with 2 other rings that were completely junky. But when I went in there and I just happened to see it, I happened to notice inside there were marks for, trying to get this to focus for us. There is a 925 mark in there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring this up closer. There you go, 925. Okay, and this is on the wall, so this is now super cheap for me to buy, because for a bag it costs like, I don't know, $1.50 for 3 rings. And sorry, I'm trying to bring this back. And I brought this home thinking, oh, okay, maybe there's a chance that it's sterling. And by this time I did not know that these weren't, because it was in the same trip. And I brought it home and tested it, and sure enough, this one was sterling silver, even though they assumed it wasn't. And these are cubic zirconia, and this is actually a white sapphire when I tested it on my gem tester. Went all the way up to white sapphire. The center stone, that is. It baffles me. The whole world of that. So that being said, let me move on to my other finds. Anyways, I'll just keep on going. Okay, so this was a necklace that I got. I paid half of this, so I paid like $4, I believe. But the reason I got it is because I saw marks for gold filled. And I thought it was super pretty. And I felt it had a very kind of vintagey kind of setting to me. In my opinion, that's kind of a unique vintagey setting. So I liked it. So I just went ahead for $4 and did that. And I just think it's pretty. Hopefully it will resell. It is a cubic zirconia. It is not amethyst, which I was hoping it was, but it wasn't. But you know, I don't know why I'm showing you the marks, because what the hell do the marks mean? I mean, I'm saying, hey, this is gold filled, but you know what? Could be a lie. Anyways, I don't know if you can see that, but it does say 1/20th, I believe, 12 karat gold filled. I just can't get it to cooperate with me, and it's not on that side. God, sorry once again for my disgusting dry hands in the winter. I can't do any better because they just are constantly dry. Anyways, that being said, I'm just going to move that to the side. My little, I don't know, I like the setting on that. My little $4 necklace. Okay, loved this. I did pay full price on this at the store. It was $5.99. Very vintage. And it has a hang tag for Sarah Coventry, I believe. There it is. In excellent condition. It's just, I really liked the chain. Kind of detailed chain. And essentially, you know, it's just this kind of hanging rhinestone ball. Very, very heavy. Anyways, so it looks like that. If one was wearing it. Pretty nice. I liked it. Let me move all these out of the way so I can use the space up here to show you stuff. And my fake stone on that purple one. All right. I got this from the same store a while ago, actually. And I think I had it in my stuff. Because I wore it. I love purple stuff. Anyways, but these are amethyst. Anyways, it does have a mark for gold filled. Right there, 120. 12 carat, or what does that say? 125, 14 karat gold filled. Anyways, I really liked it. Thought it was very pretty. I am confident I did not pay more than $5 for this. I just don't have the tag on it anymore. But I remember at the store that I got it from behind the case, and it was like 50% off or something. Or maybe it was 75% off. I can't remember. Just a little gold tone bangle with kind of these raised enamel floral patterns. They're definitely raised on there. It's in really good condition. I think I paid $2.50 for this. It's really heavy. I don't think it's made of any precious metal. It might be made of brass. Okay. So it's got a little bit of magnetism there. But nice bracelet to me. I liked it. I'd never seen this raised enamel kind of pattern before. Okay. Oh, these are beautiful. I paid a whopping $3 for these. Gorgeous. I believe that these are glass beads that, look at all that beautiful, gorgeous detail. Very heavy. I love the little, separators in there. They look very vintagey. And it is hand knotted in between each of those stones. But these are Italian glass blown beads. Anyways, yeah, really nice find. I loved them. Loved all the colors in them. Very vintage with this barrel twisting clasp. Not bad for $1.50 or $1.99, I think is what the tag said. Oh, I lie. $2.99. Okay. I believed I paid full price for this one too. Just because those are in such good condition. This is just a 3-strand faux pearl bracelet. I believe it is Monet. Oh, there you go. You can see the mark right there in the back. It's so shiny, it's hard to see it. But that does say Monet. Anyways, I mean, it's like it's never been used. It's just so clean and in such great condition. It didn't matter to me that it was necessarily vintage. I thought that the condition of it was enough for me to get it. If someone's looking for a nice bracelet to get dressed up for, that's their perfect thing. Okay. I think this is another Monet bracelet. I paid $2 for this, and it does have actual freshwater pearls here, genuine freshwater pearls. And I believe on the clasp, which is right here somewhere, it might say Vonet. Let's see here. I could be lying. Maybe not. Maybe we don't have any makers mark or hang tag on there. Anyways, but I thought it was in good condition, and I got it for $2. I thought it was a very nice bracelet. Gold tone. Very, very simple vintage brooch with lots of filigree decor on there, the way it was designed. I'm sure these are just rhinestones. I paid $1.25 for this. It was 75% off. You know, it's got kind of that filigree swirl look to it, but then it also, but I thought it was cute. Nice little simple pin. Whoops. All right, on to the next. All right. This is like the symbol that they use in, you know, New Orleans all the time. Okay. This is, I believed it to be sterling silver. It's got marks for sterling silver. It has a bail right there for you to attach it onto a necklace. Some lovely swirl designs on that, and it hangs that way, obviously. And I paid, looks like $3.50 for that. Okay, I paid $2 for this little one. This is another sterling silver kind of bracelet with links alternating with these little hearts with an inlaid, you know, turquoise, I believe. It's cute. And it does have marks for $9.25. Not that that means a damn thing, but not that I'm even finding it on here. I believe it was on here somewhere. I just can't find it at this moment. I haven't tested it yet, so we shall see. But a cute little bracelet anyhow for a whopping $2. Okay, these are not, neither of these are sterling silver. They're magnetic. I think they may have came in like the same little baggie I got on the wall. I just thought I liked the, they're magnetic, you know, this way, but they're also magnetic closures. So they are not sterling silver. I could not find any maker's mark anywhere on here. For the life of me, it seems like a really nice bracelet with this really, really thick, you know, rope chain. And this is also an interesting link on this chain. Also, it's magnetic. Not that you can tell very much, but it is a little bit. Also a magnetic clasp. I think I got both of them for like, you know, $2 or $3 total because they were in the same bag. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if that's the kind of necklace a guy would wear because it's thicker, or it's the kind of thing that you might put a, you know, a bigger kind of pendant on it. But anyways, let me know in the comments if any of you know anything about stuff that kind of has the appearance of sterling silver, but is not. Anyways, I'm curious where those come from. Okay, this was $1.50. Just a very sparkly, very simple rhinestone necklace there. It does have a mark on its clasp for $9.25. Those are glass beads. I don't know specifically if they're Swarovski beads, but they're definitely glass. It's heavier. And just going to try to show you the mark on here. Very sparkly. Or there you go. You can see it there. Again, I haven't tested it yet, so I don't know what the result will be with that. But like I said, I paid $1.50 for that. I saw it on the wall, and I just liked it. Very pretty. I like that kind of grayish color to it. Trying to leave lots of space in the middle so it's not too distracting for those that don't like all that business in the middle. Everyone, different strokes for different folks. Everyone likes different stuff and the way I present. So anyways, another necklace that I got from this same thrift store in my haul. I paid half of $3.99, so it was $2. Gosh, I don't want to accidentally cut this. I believe that this stone is carnelian. Totally looks like carnelian to me. Sorry, I was going to stick that back up there. Definitely cold. These are freshwater pearls, authentic freshwater pearls. A really unique style in the way that this necklace was made. It's like wire knotted and then a knot in the middle and then knotted again before you go into the next stone. Definitely handmade by someone. They did a really, really nice job. It does have a lobster claw clasp on it that has, you know, marks for $9.25. It looks like they finished off the edging or the, you know, back part of the necklace a little bit differently. I don't know. I thought it was nice. Okay, maybe I'll just do one more thing. I don't want to get the space too full before I move on to a different thing. Oh, I know what I'll show you. I was at this, there's this furniture consignment store that's not far from me, that sometimes I go in there because he sells jewelry sometimes too. Not that he's a, you know, he's not a professional in that, but I think he has one of his consigners sells jewelry. And his system for selling things is a little bit different because the way he does it is when he first gets it, he charges more, and then as it's there longer, it gets less expensive, and then eventually I think he sends it home with the person who brought it. So I paid the very least amount. I paid $3.30 for this, but I don't know when he originally marked this as $6 if he was aware that this was actually Swarovski crystal kind of charm. There's a whole grouping of crystal memories, Swarovski crystal memories. So all of these little things that I'm about to show you all come from, you know, literally Swarovski crystal memories kind of brand. And on here somewhere I know that there is a symbol for Swarovski. I just can't remember where it was on it. I'll show you the other ones I got there for the same price, like $3.30. I got this little perfume bottle. Isn't he cute? trying to hold it this way so you can see it. Isn't that cute? Swarovski Crystal Memories. There's a whole bunch of teeny little miniatures that they make. Trying to look for this. You know, you look for the little swan because that's their kind of maker's mark. I don't see it right now, but I know that it was on them somewhere. Regardless, it doesn't matter. I know that that's where it's from. Okay, and another one that I found, also for $3.30. Isn't this cute? I'm gonna lay it this way. But I think it's like a loom of some type. You know? I'm sure there's a name for it because this rolls. Here, I'm gonna search it on my Google Lens and find out what that one's called specifically. It is called a miniature spinning wheel. Ha! Swarovski crystal. Miniature spinning wheel. You see, there's someone listing it for $40. So it's not exactly a terrible purchase on my part for $3.30. Oh, here's someone listing it for $60. There you go. Okay. I thought, oh gosh, don't break. Don't break. I thought those three were pretty cute finds. All right. I'm going to stop there because I don't want to go over too much. And I'm sure I rambled on way too much at the beginning with all my annoyances with the whole things marked 95 even though they're not. So thanks for hanging with me. Again, this is Curry with Cherished Relics Boutique. You know, I mostly show videos of the hauls that I get from thrift stores and, you know, vintage stores, garage sales, when I come across an estate sale, I definitely get things online as well, you know, sometimes from Shop Goodwill. So you're the one who gets to see me kind of dig through all that and sort through it and decide what inventory I want to list on my eBay page, which is also called Cherished Relics Boutique. So if you haven't followed me yet and this is of any interest to you, please, follow me on your way out and give me a like. Comment. Love comments. Love comments. And I love all the information that all of you guys out there share. This is such a great community of people because, people help other people learn. And we don't all know the answers all the time. So thank you for all your comments. I try to always get to them. And thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.